Check, Mike, check, what it do? You just tuned in to another episode of Laughing at the Life with your boy DJ Rock One.
Your man, Mr. Sandman.
What it do?
Man, slow motion, plus slow motion.
Man, there's two of us tonight, child.
We gonna make it do what it do.
Yep, as always, man. How your day been, man? Everything been good?
Man, everything straight. Look, it's only two of us, man, but life's still life.
So life is still life, for sure.
Have to make it work.
Now, y'all know how we started out, though. We're gonna got a stick of our choice and a drink of our choice. And once again, old faithful keeping the party, bro.
Man, Uncle Jack show up right on time.
Right on time.
Uncle Jack like a government check.
Right.
He gonna be here.
Uncle Jack, man, I'm smoking a Cohiba Rubicon, the orange label.
Okay. I got an LFD Maduro. Finna make it work. Get us through this section.
So y'all know y'all gonna hear us lighting up and toasting up.
That's it, cool. Let drop. The first drop. Toast up. This your man. That was needed. That was necessary.
Yeah, it was.
Like first shot of the day. That was necessary.
First shot of the day. It might be good that I don't work from home. I be thinking about shit like that.
Would you be drinking all day?
I ain't gonna say all day. I have a limit, but I definitely be like my setup, like how I set up now. Set up, cigar, drink, beer, water bottle, balance it out.
That's fucked up. So let's hope your mouse is in between the computer and the cigar.
Yeah.
Okay.
That might be why I couldn't ever get no work from home job. They know they gonna call. Look, I be one of the ones that ain't got no clothes on. I'll just have a shirt on and no bottom.
I don't want to visualize that, man. Let's figure out something else.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, let's figure out something else.
I'm gonna. Hey, man, I told you I'm medium ugly, but I got a cute body, man. You gonna start this with these folks.
You can start shit, right? Look, man.
You gonna watch, because they ain't gonna stop.
You gonna keep looking, though, so it don't matter.
It's
good to have folks. Like I said, man, life's still life.
Yep.
You know, all the bad news, man, it's good to have some good news every now and then. Good to have some good news, but like I said, man, you get a day, you got to find something to laugh about. I promise. I can laugh at the stupidest shit I see. And just sometimes it be, man, I'm just glad that ain't me. You see motherfucker going through some shit and you know it's real fucked up. Like, I'm just glad that ain't me. Laugh about it.
Yep. I seen a TikTok today. Mine was like it was like a Valentine's Day TikTok. He was like, if he was alone for your Valentine's Day, it's okay. He said your Valentine's Day could have went like this. You could have been he said you've been working overtime on your job because your girl wanted $7,000 purse. And he kept going on. He ended up getting her the purse. You know what? I'm gonna let you hear.
Man, just tell us, bro.
No, I ain't let you hear because I don't want to fuck it up. I don't want to fuck it up.
How you fuck with something you didn't watch or read?
Listen.
Hey, bro, if you was by yourself on Valentine's Day, it's cool because it could have been worse, right? So imagine you've been working overtime for 6 months to get your girl a $7,000 Chanel purse and some Venus LaFleur roses, and you take her the purse and the roses, and she see the purse, and it's like, oh, this is cute. It's the little one. I love it. And then she sees the roses. It's like, oh, only 50? But then you frown. You know, she see your face. I'm sorry. I'm being a bitch. My period's on the way. Here, I love it. Give me a hug. Give me a kiss. Boom. Y'all go to dinner. You go to a reasonable place because you spent $7,000 on the purse. So it should look tight, you've been working overtime. Y'all go to a reasonable place, and it's cool until the server says, oh my God, he brought you here for y'all first date? Oh, that stings. She like, no, it's Valentine's Day. The server realized that they made a mistake. They try to clean it up. Oh, this is a real nice spot. You'll love it. You'll love it. Just then, her ex-boyfriend comes in, and this nigga's a baller. He got on the Rolex tattoo sleeve. He got something super bad with him. They see y'all. He come and speak. Oh, this is cute. I love this for y'all. And Shorty like, oh, y'all eating here too? And he like, no. We just came to get drinks before we go to the real steakhouse. Oh, God. Then they leave. But that passes, right? Y'all finally having a good time, having a good dinner. You look at her eyes, is twinkling. Shit looking good for you until it's time for you to pay. And the server says, oh, no, that gentleman that came and spoke to y'all, he already took care of y'all bill. I'm getting sick to my stomach just coming up with this in my mind. Boom. Y'all leave. Now, once again, you spend $7,000 on everything's looking good, and you go to make a move, and she says, do we have to? I really want to get some sleep. And then she see your face, and she like, okay. And then she give you some sympathy cat that's not good. And you try to cuddle after, and she kind of aloof and not on it, and she's on her phone. And then after 35 to 39 minutes of awkward cuddling, she says, hey, I got an early morning. How about we hang out, day after tomorrow? I just need some time, okay? And she leave you in the bed. And then you fall asleep and you wake up and you got 1,000 notifications because she went and had a threesome with her ex-boyfriend and that girl that he was with, and the OnlyFans footage leaked.
Yeah.
And the purse that you bought was in the background.
Damn.
So be grateful, man. That didn't happen.
That's fucked up, man.
That's fucked up. That's a nice story. That's a real nice story. But you know what? That shit happened to somebody.
That sound like it happened to him. That shit.
Last episode we talked, man, I told y'all Valentine's Day was too close to Christmas. And Joker would go way out for Valentine's Day to show a motherfucker that don't have a ring on their finger, motherfucker that really ain't committed to you, to show how much you love them. You go all the way out for that bullshit, for it not to mean shit to them. Like, that didn't mean. Because the first time I heard little purse, that motherfucker, it's got a return receipt somewhere. It's got a gift receipt somewhere. I take that motherfucker back. Shit, $7,000. That's 10 custom-made suits.
Hey.
That's 10 custom-made suits easy.
Hey. I'm talking about. But you know what, though, man? That's why you really got to be locked in with somebody to do some shit like that for, because, like, damn, I ain't the nigga that you left, but you picked me for a reason. You like something about me, so you fuck with me, and then I do what I can do to make you happy, and you still ain't satisfied.
But I'm gonna be honest, man. Just from that story right there, I could never be with her again.
No, hell no.
Cause you did me. And then you get up out the bed with me and then go do 2 more motherfuckers in the same night before the sun come up. Before I open my eyes. Nah, man, I'm through. That ain't no love.
That ain't love. Then she gave you some sympathy, Kat. Because she said she didn't want to do it. She was thinking about.
And that bitch is some bullshit. Like her birthday in April. So she expecting the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Nah. And I wouldn't be able to do it.
Nah, that shit crazy. I was looking at that. I was like, well, I was alone on Valentine's Day, but hey, it must have been that my shit to end up like his.
Sometimes alone ain't bad. Who you love the most other than yourself? Now,
Jesus.
That's a good answer. That was a good answer.
Hey, bro, if you was by yourself,
My bad.
Yeah, that was a good answer too. But I meant in the human physical form. Who you love more than you love yourself. Because as much as I love my folks, I got to love me first in order for me. And honestly, man, I'm going to be real. When you really fall in love, most people lose themselves first, falling in love with the other person. But you got to get back to a moment that you learn to love you. And most of the time, it's a wake-up call.
Yeah.
You know, it's a wake-up call because like that had to be more than a wake-up call for dude. You know, whether that's factual, if it's a story, whatever. Damn good story if it's a story. If it's factual, I feel sorry for old boy.
Mm-hmm.
But something's going to happen to make you realize that you're leaving yourself out of it. And it's going to be a wake-up call. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And for a lot of jokers that's really in love, like I'd had jokers realize, hey, you know, their significant other got a job that really makes them travel or makes it, you know, be away on certain days.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to be by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You love them. And I ain't saying they going nowhere mess now because you really on the phone with them, you know,
right.
12 hours a day. You talking to them. You know what's going on. They working, they doing this, but you still by yourself. This that wake-up call. You want to be with them, and you can't. Or they do some foul shit. Like, I just seen motherfuckers, oh, shit. You know, it's really our first year. I forgot when your birthday was. You know, forget a motherfucker's birthday. I just seen that happen. You know what I'm saying? So you got to realize you poured into her. You done locked in everything. You know when a cat birthday is and all that bullshit.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? You done locked in. And then your birthday is the day after. You celebrating the day after because she forgot the day of. You know? So that's what I'm saying. You got to learn to love yourself first.
Yep. That's like I said, that shit just, it blew me a little bit, man. Because, like, I think there's a lot of women that think like that or that move like that. Like, they don't look past the material shit.
We're in a new age now, man. Material has taken over. You know, what I can do for you, and it's both relationships. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be that heterosexual relationship and that homosexual relationship. Because I know a lot of women, they're only in the homosexual relationship because they partner got it going on. You know, they partner that made it. So they just there. They only gay for the time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For the good time, whatever. If we ball out, and then again, we look at balling out in different forms too.
Right.
You know, me being 50, I don't even really know what balling out is because I do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if I would call my folks up and say, hey, pack a bag, we going to spend a week in Miami tomorrow, she gonna say, why? You know what I'm like? That ain't balling out. What the hell we going to Miami for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But a 25-year-old, you know, call up and say, hey, pack a bag, we going to Miami for a week. That's the best shit she done heard. Because she looking, she finna get that Miami experience.
Right.
That older folks already had that's normal. It should come normal to you if you know, putting in the work and making shit happen. You know. So that's totally different.
I just need Dean to come through.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. I've been on this bed shit, man. Just I won a little something yesterday, and I can get away from it because I done lost a whole lot more than I done won on FanDuel. But you know, you get a dub, you want to try again.
Yeah, well, you playing with house money then, so
yeah,
I get you. But yeah, man, I don't know. And look, we got away from our last show, man. We got to get back on this sports, but it's so much shit going on now that it is hard to figure out somewhere to start.
I'm glad you slid right into what I wanted to say when the show first came on. Shout out to 2026 Super Bowl champion, Seattle Seahawks. I'm going to say that every time. I didn't say it last time because we ain't talk about sports.
So that's what we're going to do every time we come on. I can throw a shout out. And
hey, look.
And make you hate them palm trees.
You talk about them anyway, so.
you ignored my text message today, the final score don't know why you ignored it.
I ain't
It
ignore
didn't
it.
change. It ain't gonna change. It's gonna be the final, regardless.
It'd be all right.
But we in between. But the good thing, though, we got the combine starting this week, and I watched, the HBCU All-Star game. I forgot what they called it. Y'all forgive me. I didn't go to HBCU. I went to a PWI, so I'm not familiar with all the colloquial names and all that y'all got for stuff. But it was a pretty good game. The sad part I know about that, I don't know how many NFL scouts were there looking at them kids because not a lot of kids get drafted out of HBCUs. A lot of them get the free agent contract.
Yeah.
But man, them boys were balling. They were actually balling in their game. A lot of them guys in their game, first team all conference. You know what I'm saying? They could play anywhere. They chose to go. And I'm not going. I chose to go where I went to school because of the money. The money was good when I went to school. The money was better than anywhere else. But a lot of these kids go to school because legacy. A lot of these kids go to school because of, whatever reason. I think they're being punished by the leagues by not looking at them. And I say that all major sports leagues do the same thing. All of them do the same thing. They don't look at HBCUs. Like if you look at, we got March Madness finna start.
Right.
You're gonna have at least one or two HBCUs. I say at least two in the playing game, because they don't look at them as being good enough to play, against real Division I teams. And when you look at it for real, instead of putting them against a 1 versus 16, put them against a 3 or 4. They'll keep the dog shit out of them.
True.
On the court or any day in the gym.
Yeah.
So they set them up for failure, man. But shout out to them, man. Look, hopefully a lot of these kids that they put in the hard work, because I look at the induction of the Hall of Fame for the HBCU Classic. Man, these cats, I ain't even know. They played in the NFL for years. Never knew they went to HBCU.
I think I was over there when you were watching it.
Yeah.
I heard you say something.
They put in, what's we got, Sam Weishi, the journalist, that do a lot of commentary. He went to Howard. I never knew that, but he made the HBCU Hall of Fame because he didn't lead with, I went to Howard. He led with his work on, in journalism. And that's what these cats doing. They ain't leading with what's on their helmet. Like a lot of guys, you got a lot of guys from, Power 5 schools that's gonna get drafted that shouldn't even be in a position room because they don't have the heart to be there. They just know what school they went to, right? And they gonna make somebody take. Yeah, but so like I said, we're in the middle, man. We're in the middle of all sports going on right now.
Yeah, we are. Got football just started back up. I say football, baseball training, whatever it's called, spring training, spring camp, whatever it is. I guess that's preseason.
Yeah, it's the preseason, but it's called spring training.
They done started back up.
I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna put it on air. I don't even know why the Dodgers have to play before October. They could just tell us to practice till October and tell us who we meet in the playoff, and we're gonna be good.
Yeah, okay.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, okay, man.
I saw something today, man, and we're gonna have to fact check it. And if I'm wrong, I put it out there. I do a rebuttal next week. But I saw today where they moving Magic Johnson to the Lakers front office.
Oh, I ain't seen it.
And I heard they trying to build the Lakers like the Dodgers. They gonna do it with the money. Lead with the money first.
Man, they can do it. They got the money on.
Well, all of them do. It's just how much you want to spend. And I'm thinking now, just being a fan of who I am, They looking like we got the money. Ain't no use of stacking money.
Right.
We got it. Let's get the championship. You look at the other team, family really not into it. You know, they made their money in other businesses, whether it be retail, gas, or whatever it is. They made their money in other businesses. They want to keep stacking money. They ain't looking at winning championships right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at generational wealth. I can make, I can be dead and gone, 3 or 4 generations, and my folks still got money, And I'm really not on the public trade, so it's my family getting. I ain't got shareholders.
Right.
It's my family getting paid.
Yep. I mean, I see. I saw some. Well, I didn't see that, but So on the expansion teams, did they already say that Seattle gonna be one of them? The Super, they bringing the Supersonics back?
I hadn't seen that
Because I read some, and I hate when I clear my damn shit on my phone because I be meaning to like use it when we record. Some popped up. Remember Jonte Porter? He got banned from the league.
Yeah,
I don't know.
he got banned from sports betting.
Yeah, but they said he signed with the Seattle Supersonics, and I was just like, huh?
Nah, I ain't seen it because he got a lifetime ban.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he got a lifetime ban.
That man, shout out to Knipple, man. Yeah, that man is the fastest player to hit 200 3-pointers.
That man balling.
Yeah, he done hit 200 3-pointers in 58 games.
Yep, Magic Johnson going back to the Lakers front office, but Pelinka still remain the GM. So I just verified that. You know what I'm saying? And said the Lakers gave the Sparks $8 million. That he know being a building man, you gotta building man. Being a businessman, you gotta build that loyalty
right
amongst employees. This man just gave the Sparks. They probably the entire payroll probably somewhere between 3 and 4 million. He just gave 8 million.
I heard at the WA and like with that last year, like they thing went up to 8 million or something like that.
They couldn't get a new contract going, but they opted to play this year and put a end date on their negotiations to March of next year.
Mm-hmm.
So the season next year up in the air if they're gonna play, but this year gonna go on, and that's how they looking at is revenue sharing and better condition. Yeah.
Man, you see the Seahawks, they team up for sale since the owner passed. They'll call his dying wishes or whatever. Folks talking about 10 billion.
For the sale, let's buy.
If I had it, I definitely would.
Buy them and move them to the 901.
Nah, they're gonna stay in Seattle. I want. Have you seen Seahawks fans? Like on TV how they pack out the stadium? Like you don't want all them folks to come hunt you down. I love it about. I just want to be a season ticket holder.
But for real, talking about that, you're a Seahawks fan. I'm a Raiders fan. Have you ever considered seriously being a Titans fan?
Nah.
Neither have I. Even with them being in the area,
I root for them. Like I be wanting to see them do good just because they represent Tennessee, but I ain't never thought about being a fan.
But it's easy as it is to just wake up on a Sunday morning and get in the car and drive, they're 2.5 hours to go to the game. That has never been my desire. Like, I got to go, the Titans playing today. I don't care if the Titans playing the Cardinals, the Dolphins, the Colts. Like, I don't want to see the Titans right now.
But like when I had made that plan last year, we were supposed to go up last year, the week before Thanksgiving. That was really the first time I ever just thought about going up there. But as the years go on, man, I be like, them folks do got a lot of fans, and I know they be partying. I know a lot of Memphis travel up to Nashville to go watch and play. So you gon' I mean, we know people in Nashville, so you gonna have a good time.
The party is different. You know what I'm saying? The partying is different. I could not do the partying. I messed up something.
See how he on his phone this time. He talking about me.
No, I messed up something. And I don't know how to fix it other than turn my phone off. I can do that.
Whoa.
I don't know what the hell I did just there.
Shout out to Scotty Pimpin Jr., boy.
Showed up then.
He done showed up for me on this fan duel. That might have one assist the whole game. 52 seconds left. He got 4 the 4 I need.
Damn. That's cool.
And then on my other jumps, I got him for 4.5. It's gonna suck. I know I don't. I ain't got him on that one. I can't believe Lethal went beyond. I only got 8 points.
For real.
And
they still in the first half though.
No, in the fourth quarter. 106 to 100. They up. 3 minutes and 42 seconds. He just hit a 3. My bad. He got 11 points. Give me 9 more, boy.
Yeah, but like I said, man, sports, we into basketball and March Madness coming around the corner, and it's so many upsets.
Speaking of March Madness, do you have a secondary college team that you like besides Memphis Sorry?
I really don't, man.
We don't have to find one to root for, man.
No, I'm rooting for Memphis. I can't.
We can root for him, man.
For nobody else other than the Tigers, man.
That shit depressing right now.
I enjoy the shit. Like I got teams I don't like, so I go for a team that I don't know nothing about. If they play in a team I don't like,
right?
You know, like seriously, I do not like UT Vols. Last night I can name a player on Missouri team, but I might have well had on black and gold last night cheering for Missouri, watching them play against Tennessee.
Did Tennessee lose that game?
They did.
I know I was watching it. I wasn't watching it, but
It's good. So now, once again, we in high time, man. It's cricket season. I know you're on the road. You can't catch it.
Yeah, I can't catch it like I did last year.
Man, I'm waking up with coffee and a stick, watching cricket at 7:30 in the morning. Most of the games come on at 7:30, and it's the tournament they playing in now. Yeah. It's a good one.
I could turn it on, though. I could turn it on and just listen to the sound. I got me something I can plug into my radio in the truck, man, where I can hear it through the loudspeakers now, so I can cut it on and just be, whatever team. I forgot who I wanted to win last year in the Indians.
Yeah, they had started.
Yeah, I know they hadn't started. I can't remember. I got to see which one it was.
Yeah, but the team I'm following now is the West Indies team. Mm. Man, them cats playing, and all these cats look like they can play NFL ball. That they big cats. They ain't the little dudes I'm used to seeing and moving. These big cats, and if they had a softball and just say they were playing on Willow, they be hitting that joke in the Mount Moriah every day. Yeah. They swinging. You hadn't got close now. But yeah, man, but it's so much other shit been going on, in the world and in the city. And I love, like you work in transportation and logistics. Mm-hmm. And they changed the tariff shit the other day. I got a feeling y'all finna be working y'all ass off now.
Probably.
With shipments moving, motherfucker ain't worrying about, paying taxes before shit delivered. Mm-hmm. I think y'all is finna be working y'all ass off for the next few weeks.
I can believe it.
I know you ain't gonna be mad about it.
Nah, it ain't nothing but money.
It ain't nothing but money.
Nothing but money.
Okay.
Oh man, I need it. Like I said, life be lifing. Last year, life this ass off.
All right. That's where you had the renewal of 2026.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And our church in transformation. So, but at the same time, man, she taught you a lot, though. It taught
It definitely made a man. If you thought you was a man or whatever, if for the ones that had a rough last year, it shows you that you really stronger than what you perceived to put out. Because it's been a bunch of times I could have quit.
But I'm gonna ask you a question. What be the use of quitting and you had to wake up the next morning?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I heard.
See, that's the good side. You woke up the next morning.
Well, try this shit over again.
But if you quit, what's the alternative? What's the alternative to quit?
Shit, rock bottom.
Yeah. Because I know a few people that thought they hit rock bottom. They're sitting on top of a mountain right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, because they didn't quit. Rock bottom is different to a lot of folks.
True.
You know, rock bottom could be where your bank account zero. And will not realize their bank account zero, but all their bills paid.
Right.
But to them, they at rock bottom. A lot of motherfuckers rock bottom is their bank account got one less zero than they want. And they don't know how to act. You know what I'm saying? Then next thing you know, motherfuckers brought up on Fed charge because they trying to get that damn extra zero back.
Mm-hmm.
90,000 when as good as 100,000. You know what I mean?
Right.
So now they on Fed charge. They dealing with the system. And so you got to look at it, man, and how folk define rock bottom.
You're right, man.
To me, I ain't gonna say I got a rock bottom. I got a limited stuff I deal with, but as long as I know I'm waking up in reasonably good health, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no rock bottom because it's always tomorrow. You can change shit.
These are facts.
You,
Hey, y'all. On that note, we're gonna leave y'all. Not I say we're gonna leave y'all.
damn.
We ain't going nowhere. We're gonna take a small pause for the college. Y'all. We'll be right back with y'all. Hey, man, we want to thank y'all for tuning in and laughing at the life, and man, make sure y'all follow us on all podcast platforms, man. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Pod. Shout out to our sponsor, man. We can't thank y'all enough. Pyramid Cigars for rocking with us and having our back through all of this, man. Cigar, if you got somebody you like a cigar smoker, or, you know, you a cigar smoker, accessory, whatever it is, pyramidcigars.com. Discount code LAL. Hey, it's worth it. Some good deals, good accessories, anything smoking related you need, they got it. Thank y'all for sponsoring us. Hey man, we got merch coming out with new colorways, hats, you know, all kind of stuff like that, man. Be sure to continue to just, you know, keep up with us, man. Feedback is always good and everything. Thank y'all from the bottom of our heart. Let's get back to the show. Welcome back, y'all. I know we had to go pay a couple bills and all that. Man, you know, my bad for all that a year ago. How the LFD holding you, man?
It's a good stick. I like it. I like the flavor. It's not new to me. I like the flavor. It's a good calming stick. Like I said, with life, and you need something to calm you down. This one of the ones that's gonna mellow you out
Yeah.
and get you there.
Hey, man, since we always, I guess we could talk about controversial stuff. It ain't really controversial because it's happening every day. You remember that little link I sent you about the dude with Tourette's they had in the award show?
Now, I've been waiting to talk about this, man.
Did you listen to the video and everything, or did you just?
I watched the clips. I watched the interviews. Dude, he don't get a pass, bro. He don't get a pass because I saw other parts of the show. That man never said that word till it was two black men up there.
And then what the thing that got me though is they had time to edit the shit out and left it in. They edited out somebody saying free Palestine, but you didn't edit that out.
it was, and it never didn't bother me because you're in a whole nother country. You used to it. But what got me is they tried to make excuses for old boy saying it. So I did my research on Tourette's, which Tourette's is a neurological thing that make you shout. But with Tourette's, is you shout profanities.
Right.
The N word ain't a profanity.
Right.
So he was doing it intentionally. Y'all tried to give him a pass. And then they tried to vilify my boy Jamie Foxx for speaking out about it. And he's sitting there telling y'all this shit was on purpose. He did it on purpose.
Right.
Now, in other countries, I don't live in other countries, so I don't know what's a norm for them. But I know in the United States right now, we making this shit too much of a norm. That it's okay to say, but, actually have consequences.
Actually does have consequences.
It have consequences. Because if he did that shit in the Memphis Forum, he shot that shit out. It's a motherfucker coming down the aisle looking for him. Yep. You know what I'm saying? I think it was wrong, and they could have edited it. They could have did whatever to it, but it wasn't going to change what happened. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't going to change for the two men that were standing on the stage, receiving or presenting an award, or the other ones in the audience. They heard it, so it wasn't going to change. So, that's I think it's messed up that they're allowed to go on with it. I think it's messed up that dude still walking around with all his teeth in his mouth.
That's facts. Y'all, I'm trying to find a clip so y'all we can play it for y'all. But pretty much, man, the BAFTA is a British award thing they do over there, and what's the guy's name?
The guy with Tourette's.
Yeah.
Man, his name was not
John Davison.
Yeah, his name was not important. His actual important.
Got Tourette's, y'all, and when Michael B. Jordan and
my boy, Mr. Lindo. I think his first name was Mr. Lindo.
Delroy Lindo.
Yeah.
They say he had been shouting out to like stuff all day. But when they get up there to present the word, I usually hear him say it's nigger. And
it's not acceptable, man.
It's not acceptable. Like, I get it, man. But like, I think it's ways around it too. Sometimes you shouldn't have people in the room like that. If you know he got that shit, and you probably ain't never heard him yell out nigger or whatever. But the fact that he did,
like I said, they're giving him a pass. And I don't appreciate the pass that's being given to him.
I don't either.
Nah, because you see it every day. We fans of TikTok, we see that they word, and I said it before, man. They are emboldened. That word used to be a Southern white man word.
Right.
Used to be. Now it's become universal.
Right.
They feel they could just say it, and it might mean something else to people of melanated skin in London and people of melanated skin in India. It might mean something else, but we all know the true meaning, of it, and the vilification of us and degrading, to black folks. That's why I always have the moment. I hope I never ever have to go there because I don't know what my reaction would be.
Right.
Because me and you, we kick it and talk, and we talk the way we talk. But if I ever thought you was using it in a direct, you could use the word, and it's gonna piss me off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The way you say it, but I don't know, man. The world is different now, and I saw something today that said go back to 1986 and compare it to 2026. Man, we're going backwards. We're going backwards. The shit that people knew we wouldn't stand for in 1986.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the norm now, and basically y'all deal with it. And it's only because of what's going on in D.C. We wasn't going through this shit 9 years ago.
Right.
Well, let me change it. 12 years ago, we wasn't going through this shit.
Sure.
Only when they got emboldened. And I promise, I won't want to be emboldened enough to come to me like that. That's that wish factor. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have that attitude you got that everybody just need a hug. But man, I'm gonna respect any man I come across, any woman I come across, no matter what they nationality or their background is. I'm not gonna disrespect you.
Right.
But as soon as you disrespect me, now you gotta deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You definitely gotta deal with it.
Yeah, for sure. It's just crazy that they're trying to downplay it though. Like I said, that whole BAFTA thing, and I got another one that I'm gonna bring up, and I got this off the Breakfast Club donkey of the day. This college professor, Hunter College is the college. She's a professor. Her name Allison Friedman. I guess they was watching something or somebody was presenting some 8th grader, and I'm gonna just play. This is what she said.
It delivers lessons and helps us fit those skills into our lessons.
Schools that they're too dumb to know they're in a bad school. I mean, apparently Martin Luther King said it. Like, if you train a black person well enough, they'll know to use the back. You don't have to tell them anymore.
Allison Friedman, what you're saying is absolutely hearable here. You gotta stop.
So they were like, on a Zoom or something?
Yeah, something. She didn't have a mic muted, and basically what she said, the little girl was I forgot what she was reading, something about the school, the change and something. And she pretty much said, well, black people too dumb to know when they're in a bad school. And then turned around and said, Martin Luther King said it best. If you train a black person to go through the back door, they know to go. And she got that. She quoted it wrong. So I was just like, boy, these folks here. But folks was kind of upset because they like her job was it's under review, but she might be good because of her tenure there, because she's been there long enough.
But they can still fire. They just have to give her a pension. You know what I'm saying? That a lot of stuff is like I said, man. We look at it, and I know blacks can be racist too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't condone even blacks being racist because I'm gonna be honest, man. I think the most racist person in America is an old black man that lived through the 30s, 40s, and 50s that's still alive. That they endured all that bullshit. Because the only thing they have, they never got they never got their get back. You know what I'm saying? And now this shit getting worse. When they saw progression in the late 60s and 70s and the 80s, now we regressing back to the same thing. We got national fucking leaders that invite Christian nationalists, which ain't shit but Ku Klux Klan. They invite them to sing national anthems at, soldier awards and bullshit like that.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is getting out of hand. And I'm looking up now. Be patient. The judge up in Michigan that says she's a new racist that just retired. They suspended her with pay for a lot of months. She got months, but she's a new racist. She don't believe basically black people can be rehabilitated. I think is the Supreme Court in that state. That's where to start. You go back and look at all her cases. You review all of them and look at her sentences that she done gave black people because she basically said black people were worthless. And man, that is some absolute bullshit, and that really pissed me off. Me getting the honor to go to the African American Museum in D.C. and watch all that. I promise, I left with a lot of fucking anger. I left out that building like, this is what you see in the day, and you're not making it any better.
Right.
I'm in D.C. I'm in the nation's capital. We got this museum here. If you got any doubts on how, people feel and all that, man, take a walk through that museum. That means you refusing to walk through that museum, but you still hold on to your ideals. You got something on your mind. I see it on your face.
I'm tripping because, I need them man to get one more rebound. They're going to overtime.
Okay.
I don't know if you get it, though. I've been watching the ESPN thing. But yeah, before you go to that, though, back to what old girl, the professor, this is what she was trying to quote. And the quote came from Carter G. Woodson from the book This Miseducation of a Negro.
Yep.
He said, if you can control a man's thinking, you do not have to worry about his actions. When you determine what a man shall think, you do not have to concern yourself about what he will do. If you make a man feel that he is inferior, you do not have to compel him to accept an inferior status, for he will seek it himself. If you make a man think that he is justly an outcast, you do not have to order him to the back door. He will go without being told, and if there is no back door, his very nature will demand one.
Now, hearing the quote from Miseducation of a Black Man by Carter G. Woodson, in that quote, did you hear black man? A black man do this, a black man do this. He said, a man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's how things get misquoted.
Yep.
And that's the mindset, man. You can, and I say it all the time, man. I've never been, God on my side. I've never been to jail. But if you institutionalize somebody for so long, they're gonna become institutionalized.
Right.
They're gonna have that mindset. Honestly, man, from my friends that I know that have worked in the penal system and done all that, it's sad that I can go up and down the streets of Memphis and see cats on the street, black and white, just the way they walk, and know that they've been in the penitentiary.
Mm-hmm.
The manner they carry themselves, the way they hold their hands, why they walking. They could be walking up and down a public street, walking a certain way. They've been institutionalized to do that. But that quote never said anything about a black man.
Sure did.
It said a man.
It did.
Yeah, it said a man. It's black and white. And I promise you, I don't understand, but you can take the most educated black man, and I was informed by a good friend of mine not too long ago that holds a PhD, that his degree was above a lawyer, a doctor, and all that, because he was in education. He educated himself enough. And I had to think about it. And he explained to me that he went through all realms. He didn't study just one subject. He studied, everything to obtain a PhD.
Right.
But when you look, you could take a black man with a PhD, and you could take a white man that don't have a GED, and you put them side by side, and you take another white man from any walk of life, not knowing their background, they're going to put their white man in front of him. You know what I'm saying? That it's not justified. It don't make it right, because I remember when I got on my job, I was told the night before we graduated from the academy, I was told to write it down, keep it with me. And bro, I had it with me until one day I watched my wallet, and it was probably 7, 8 years into my career then. Mm-hmm. But I wrote it down. It said you have to be twice as good to get half the credit as the white man.
Yep.
And like I said, coming from somebody that didn't experience racism until I went to college, and man, I'm gonna give a shout out to all my Overton High School classmates in 1988. We didn't go through this shit. We were a class. We were one. We were 50-50 with one Indian guy that graduated with us. If you looked at the numbers, I'm talking about they were 50-50. We didn't go through that. We were a class. I didn't experience racism until I went to college. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's when I was told, because I went to college. When I first did it, I thought it was an excellent choice. When I was going through the bullshit of racism, I thought that was the worst decision I'd made in my life. But now I still think it was an excellent choice. I go back. I needed that experience.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they don't go through the shit that we go through until they have to deal with each other. Because I can only imagine East Tennessee, the state we live in, we got 23 counties on the east side of the state, east of Nashville. Mm-hmm. They're some of the poorest in the country. Mm-hmm. So I can imagine them going into, FDA office or a food stamp office trying to get it. And whoever they're in there looking down at them, I can imagine they feeling. Because in their head, they not thinking that this white person ain't, doing me wrong, this, and the other. They ain't even thinking I'm getting treated like a black person. They just thinking the government mistreat me. You know what I'm saying? So, would I like to be a fly on the wall? Yeah. Let me go in there when you deny them benefits. Because you got 23 of the poor. The state of Tennessee got 96 counties. And 23 of the poorest in the country reside on the east side of Nashville. Mm-hmm. But folks don't see that. Folks look at our town. It's crime related, this, that, and other. You don't think them damn places got jails? You don't think them, you know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers doing crime. Them motherfuckers doing everything anybody in the inner city doing. They population's not like our population is, but they still doing the same shit. What you be in jail for? Because them motherfuckers going, but y'all, they go on it, man, he just fucked the trailer park up last week. Right. This, that, and other. We gonna lock him up for 30 days. He never sees the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? But he doing his penitentiary shit in a small town. So that
I don't know what the fuck it is.
That man Rock One over here tripping. For real. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Someone just did something weird, man.
Yeah, but yeah, man. So well, you see it, man. I'm sitting here now, even though I'm smoking this LSD, trying to cool down. When I think about the unnecessary racism that we go through as a people, for them, because I could drive you around the city of Memphis right now. I could show you the fucked up parts of the city that are predominantly white, and you don't see no fucking National Guard. Mm-hmm. You don't see the state troopers. You don't see that over there, but them motherfuckers still going to 201 every night. Yep. They still doing their same, dumb shit. But the difference is when they go to court, they getting probation. They doing all that because they just say 38 to 45 doing dumb shit. They've been in and out the system. We got a young black kid that steal a fucking car and crash it into a house, which is dumb as shit. But he gonna get 20 years. That motherfucker that been in and out of jail that came out the poor white part of the town gonna get 20 months. You know what I'm saying? And maybe 20-month probation.
Like with me being a truck driver or whatever, I have to go through some of them parts or go to some of them parts of the states and cities inside the other states and all that. And I see it and I just be like, who?
Right.
And I don't judge nobody because I know somebody's situation always way worse than what it could be. I mean, it's other people's situation that's worse than what than what you want.
Yeah.
So I just be like, damn. I'm like, man, these folks, like, they got one store and the store like this about to fall apart, but it's probably where everybody go get their groceries and the necessity to live. And it's just like, I thank God first off that I haven't, knock on wood, I haven't experienced racism in my almost 35 years of life.
I'm glad you had. I promise I'm glad you have.
But I know it exists.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna count the little shit that I don't know if it was racism back in the day. I had to get my partner over here. We talk about it because it happened to both of us. But I don't really know if they were racist. I think there was just a little white boy that just was mad because he couldn't get his way. But I just don't understand how people accept it so freely. Like,
and when you say accept it, what you mean by accept it?
Like okay. Like let's just take what I just played, the Allison Friedman shit.
Yeah.
Mike wasn't muted, and she said what she said. She should have been canceled, like, right then and there. Like, but since she done been with the school so long, they looking into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they didn't say you shouldn't say that. You need to stop that right now. Like, come on, that ain't a child. Like, this is a grown ass woman that just said what she said about black people, and you just let her know that we can hear it. We hear you.
Yeah,
we hear you.
And that's it. I found the judge up in Michigan. Her name Catherine Ryan, sitting on the bench. She was suspended with pay for 15 months. While they investigated, they knew what she did was wrong. But I'm gonna put it in this one, and you can write it down, and Life of y'all can do it too. And I just thought about it because I might have to trademark this. The messed up part about America right now is that a white person who feels they have privilege would rather their child believe in Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy than to believe racism ever existed in America.
Right.
And that's fucked up.
It is.
You know, I could teach you that somebody coming here to get that damn badass tooth and put some money under your pillow, or somebody climbing down your chimney, or somebody laid these damn Easter eggs that you helped me die. I can make you believe that, but I can't make you believe all the pictures and all this shit that you've been saying about black people being hanged and black people, being black people just being made dehumanized. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I can make you believe that, but it's wrong for me to talk about what happened to the black people. But every Christmas, I'm finna put these fucking Christmas trees up in these stores. I'm finna do we gonna believe in Santa Claus.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest, right, when that shit just came to my head. They good with making them believe that. I ain't heard nobody say cancel fucking Easter. Cancel the Easter egg. You can't cancel Easter.
Mm-hmm.
But you ain't gonna say cancel Easter egg. Don't tell your kids the Tooth Fairy gonna come because what if the Tooth Fairy come be black? You know what I'm saying? If the Tooth Fairy gonna come, how you gonna tell the Tooth Fairy what color to be?
Right.
But you can't. We can't teach them about racism, but we can teach them about all this other bullshit. that shit aggravated me. And like I said, man, it's really getting my hair up now just thinking about this bullshit. Yeah, I saw that one. Too. I told him, man, we got to get these cameras. We got to get these cameras.
I don't even know what went through my mind right there. That's the crazy part. Like I couldn't even tell you what I was thinking when I did this shit.
Yeah, man, but that shit right there, it man, it aggravates me. And then, you know, and going that, man, I got a lot of folks I know now. Man, I ain't teaching my kids about no Santa Claus. I'm damn Santa Claus, this, that, and that. If you grew up with it, why would you take it from your child? If your child going to school every day and everybody else talking about it, why would you want your child to ruin it for everybody else?
Yeah, you're supposed to let your kids have an imagination.
But you can't say you fucking Santa Claus and the only damn thing you doing is buying a fucking PlayStation. That's all you did. Right. I'm Santa Claus. I bought it. Man, that shit don't matter. It's the spirit of the season.
But you know, you were ruining a childhood like that too, though, man. Like, and I get it. I don't hear people say, man, I feel let my kid believe, you know, fat white man climb down the chimney and blase. But you know, that's what kids dream and think about, man. Yeah. Like, that's some of the happiest time. Like, I can remember when I was a kid, you know, you better go to bed before Santa ain't gonna do you da-da-da. And I actually got up one time and seen my mom and them bringing stuff in, but that still did not make me believe Santa was doing. I just was like, oh, they got me.
Santa dropped it off to them.
Yeah.
And no, man, that's what I'm saying. I just don't the correlation of all this shit going on. I don't understand how we reverted back. I know how some other countries have evolved to where we have been, but we going back, and this shit is disheartening as hell to see us going back. But I'm telling y'all, I'm like laughing after life, and I just want one, just one to confront me with that N word like that, and y'all gonna see me. Yeah, honestly, I promise you. And like I said, it ain't just a white thing. It's because we really do have enough black people that think we've ascended to the point that we're above everybody else. And I know where I grew up. Mm-hmm. I know where I live now. I know what I've accomplished, and I know what. And I'm never going to mean what my mom and dad have come to, because my mom and dad did damn good for themselves. But my mom and dad always stayed true, you know, to the neighborhood. If I could have moved back into my home house, I would have done it. You know what I'm saying? So for us to think that everybody on the outside, because man, we got a lot of us that think, hey, I got this good job. Man, you got that fucking job because you work for it. Right. You got that job for you work for it. But now, only thing, we got too many that's got damn good jobs with damn good degrees that won't even ask their supervisor to let them see their credentials. Because more than likely, their credentials better than theirs. And I tell folks, man, when I was in my job, everybody that had one bugle had more fucking education than everybody else in the building. We had more education. We had bachelor's degree. We had master's degree. One of them even had a doctorate. Mm. And the motherfucker that was in charge of the only thing they had that was above us was 2 or 3 bugles. So I had never been to college. You know what I'm saying? But that was the way it was. We played this system. But you weren't gonna never make me dumb down to your level. Right. You know what I'm saying? You weren't gonna make me ever believe that because you had your rank that you knew more than I did. Mm-hmm. You know, that, and I look today at some of the certifications I had to look back at the dates to renew them, because a lot of them I'm gonna keep them, you know, I can't keep them no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm gonna keep renewing. I know they didn't have the shit I had as far as on paper. Only thing they knew, they was my superior. And I'm going to give you that because it was supposed to be a paramilitary organization. I'm going to give you that. But don't think you smarter than me because your rank higher than mine.
Mm-hmm.
And look, you come to my house, you know what the bookshelf look at my house. I got 2 or 3 books of nothing but management and leadership. I got 2 or 3 shelves, a number of management and leadership books that I read and know, how to do. But we got to fight for each other as a whole, And I hate, just looking and watching the life of Jesse Jackson. At some point, man, Jesse Jackson stopped fighting. I don't know at what point it was, but he was the most vocal thing we had from Dr. King.
Right.
And he stopped fighting. He was a fighter. He stopped fighting. I ain't going to say he settled, but I think at some point he got tired of arguing with the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired. I told y'all everything. This is where we're going. But now I think we got another fighter. I think we got 2 more fighters. And I'm saying I think this Barack Obama and I think it's Cory Booker.
Mm.
And it might be Wes Moore, the governor of Maryland. They not going to let shit die. Because we done had Mr. Claiborne. Mr. Claiborne, he fighting, but he getting up in age.
What's old girl name this? They hate her.
Jan McCracken.
Yeah,
they hate her.
Yeah, they hate her, but she be right though.
But going back to it, I love Jan. I love her passion. But as much as I love Jan, passion and all that, we got black people that don't like Jan because she a woman.
Yeah, and
that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You fight. You love Rosa Parks because Rosa Parks was just a symbol. Rosa Parks wasn't vocal.
You know they said Rosa Parks' husband had a car. I be tripping about this shit, man. That's what I said. He had a car.
Well, my mama and daddy had a car, and I rode the bus to school. They don't mean. I'll tell you no shit like that, man.
It's a meme going around. They was like, Rosa Parks did all that, and her husband had a car. Well, that shit had me tripping.
Yeah, man, but no, I honestly, stuff like that, and it really, man, it puts me on 10 just thinking about the bullshit and how we don't really hold them accountable to the shit they doing.
Well, we can't do it right now because of the I don't like.
You said we can't do it, but let one of them walk up and call me a nigga.
I mean, that's different. We can do it ourselves, but nationally, the person that's running the country right now, that's why they feel like they say it's safe to do it. This would be the best time to go and get it out to the motherfuckers that ain't gonna do nothing because you go to the right one.
That's why I don't understand, man, why our neighborhoods not unified. Why we not rising up against this bullshit? Because you know what's coming. Because if I go to Sam's and pay for some paper towels that were 7 years ago, 45% less than they are now. But you go to the neighborhood store to get that same piece of paper towel that they took out of what they bought out of Sam, and you paying triple of what it is. Why you not arguing? Why you not fighting in your neighborhood?
I seen it today, man. I went to a meat market. I got a steak today, and I'm looking at we go to Sam's. You buy your bulk and seasoning ain't no more, depending on what it is. About $5-6. And I walk over there and look at it because I'm finna get a big thing of garlic powder, onion powder. That motherfucker said $18.99.
Yeah, bullshit.
I was like, hold on, yeah. I shop at Sam's, man. I know for a fact this ain't no eight. It ain't over. It's nowhere close to $10. Y'all talking about almost $20 for this?
Yeah, that's some bullshit. We we're failing, and we're failing each other as humans in the United States right now.
Yep.
We failing each other as humans, and I really think that we could do better. We just want to do better. We just gotta want to do better. But see, there's like, and I'm gonna put it this way. I know white people that live in East Memphis that got relatives that live in Shelby Forest. They don't fuck with their relatives until somebody die.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want their relatives near them. You know what I'm saying? But they still their relatives. The difference is, I ain't came up nowhere near the Jeffersons, and I live in East Memphis, but my folks in South Memphis fuck with me. My folks in Fraser fuck with me. My folks in Whitehaven fuck with me. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't want nobody to know who they related to.
Yep.
Yeah. But let their funeral happen. Because they got their wheels, they got their trusts already established, this, that, and the other. And so at some point, they might bring them out of Shelby Forest.
Mm-hmm.
At some point. But they ain't going to be on the first line. They ain't going to be on the first line. Because them motherfuckers in Shelby Forest still drinking moonshine. You know what I'm saying?
Like
they still making moonshine.
That's like I heard something like, that's why a lot of these people like, you know how we do. We would rather take care of our parents when they get at the age where they can't take care of themselves no more.
Mm-hmm.
Move them in with us and do for them. Whereas some people would rather send them to a nursing home and never come check on them. Never come back and check on them. Right? Or they might come because something going on. And you know what I'm saying? They just waiting on that check. And then I always hear stories like, man, you know, I went in Miss Smith's room one day and she just wanted to sit down and talk. And before she paid, you know, she left me $10,000 of her
and
money.
The family be fire hot.
Yeah, and all she wanted was somebody to talk to.
I just seen it. I promise I just seen it. They just want to talk, or we go in and we looking for the next of kin, you know, do this. Man, her daughter ain't been up here in 3 months. You know, shit like that. We need the next of kin before we can make the next move. You know what I'm saying? That, man, I promise. But we could.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna ask you this question because you've been around long, and I know you done seen this shit on several occasions. Why? And I'm gonna just say black people. Pretty sure other races do it. I'm gonna use us because I'm black, and that's what I see. Why, when somebody alive, shit be smooth? You ain't looking for this and the third. But as soon as somebody pass, we know he had a whole bunch of money, but I'm just looking for mine. What da. But like, hold on, like, how you know he left you anything or she left you anything?
It's greed, bro.
But that shit be so crazy because it almost make it seem like you were waiting. You waiting on the motherfucker to pass because you think they might have got something left for your ass, and they really don't.
It's greed. It's greed, and that we're in the age of materialism right now. Everybody wants something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one of my favorite episodes of the Steve Harvey show, Levita Alizé Jenkins was said they had to hurry up and get to her mama house for a family gathering because her grandmama was there, but she was tired of her cousin arguing about where the washing and dry was going when grandmama died. You know, that's reality. I think that transcends across all races.
Yep.
What am I getting? What can I get? You know, this, that, and the other. It's just a factor of greed, bro. It's really a factor of greed. It's a factor of uh, what's in it for me. You know what I'm saying? And I look and I hear all the time people, you ain't gonna have me in no hospital bed in the living room, this, that, and the other. To me, you got your loved one in the hospital bed in the living room, that means you won't take care of them. You know when to call the ambulance if they need them, but you don't have them in a nursing home waiting on somebody. But in my line of work, I done seen a lot of hospitals in the living room. And I give hats out because it's people that are taking care of that.
Yeah.
You know, they calling us when they can't control what's going on in their living room.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I give them all that. But what you, man, that's all greed, bro. It's all greed.
That shit, it's crazy to me, man.
No, hey, and it depends on the number of siblings. The shit get worse. You know what I'm saying? The shit get worse because mom and daddy can treat it all y'all the same, but it's when one person gonna claim to be the heir. You know, whether you the oldest or whether you the youngest, somebody gonna figure they did more. And in our situation, the more grandkids involved, the worse shit get. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I might be the third child, but I got 6 kids, and we need to divide it equally. What you dividing what them folks and work for instead of going out making it on your own?
Right.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I don't get it.
I don't think it ain't gonna never be an answer for them.
Mm. As
Yeah,
long as
that's the
folks
answer.
keep dying. As long as folks keep dying. Like I said, that was my favorite episode. It's like she need to make a decision who she getting to wash and dry to. Why she gotta do that while she live? You know, a wash and dry, bro.
Wash and dry.
And but that was funny to me because that put everything in a nutshell. You know, that's the way folks think. I need to know. We'll get it.
It just I don't know, man. It like when I see stuff like this, or read about something like that, in my mind I always just go on like possibilities. It's just like, damn, did you really fuck with me when I was alive?
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, now, like you acting a fool, but you know good and damn well you wouldn't be acting like that if I was alive with the money. And you probably could have asked, and I probably would have helped you out in a way. But now that I'm gone, you just feel like you owe that. Like it's crazy.
I bullshit not. True story. My mom passed. And she passed on a Monday night. And I don't know what I was doing that Tuesday, but I was out on that Tuesday morning. And I was on the interstate and I got a phone call from my mom's best friend. Mm-hmm. And she told me, you know, first thing she asked me, are you good? I was like, yeah, I'm straight. She said, where are you? I told her I was just riding. She said, I'm finna tell you to do something. Don't ask me no question. I'm like, man, she don't ask me like, because I call her auntie. Mm-hmm. I said, oh, man, she don't ask me to do no shit like that. What? I'm like, what is it? She said, I need you to go to Home Depot right now and get 2 locks. 2 new locks for your mom's bedroom, because the way my mom and dad's bedroom set up, it was 2 doors. Mm-hmm. You can come in either side. She said, I need you to change them locks right now. I was like, do what? I was like, what I'm doing? She said, don't ask me no damn questions. Just do what I said do. She said, I'll be over there when I get off work. I was like, man, I don't know. I called my dad. I was like, man, Auntie told me to go do this. He's like, well, just do what he's like, I don't know what she tell you to do. Just do what she tell you to do. So I go do it, and she come over there. And the only thing she did was, she said, just sit back and watch. House full of folks. Mom was popping. House full of folks. I can't tell you how many people went to their door and just tried to go in their bedroom. Mm. She like, that's why I told you to do that. She said, don't give her 2 keys. You got a key, your dad got a key. You do that. And even like the day of my mom's funeral, folks come in, your mama had this good perfume I want to wear. Let me get in that. Shit like that. So folks think like that. They think that when you pass whatever, I ain't gonna say they disrespected my dad because my dad wasn't gonna let them disrespect him in his house. Right. But at some point, my niece that was living there got disrespected because they would tell her open the door. Mm-hmm. She like no, she ain't have a key to open the door, no way. But she like no, I'm not opening her bedroom door. Right. But they were, I want to use that perfume, perfume the day of her funeral, like for real. Come on,
go back to shit.
And I tell you, man, I get shouts out to my pops, man. My mom passed, man. It's so much shit, or my mom's still in their house. My mom been gone for 18 years. My dad got so much shit, and like he's daring you to move what she put in place. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, leave was her the nightstand in that bedroom probably hadn't been touched since the day she died. Other than dust it off and all that. Mm-hmm. Don't move nothing from her side of the bed. Right. And she been gone 18 years. And he ain't gonna say he's living his best life, but he ain't dwelling on the fact that I lost my wife. He's like, my wife is gone, but this still her house. Right. That's the way I look at him looking at it. Because he's still gonna do what he wanna do, but this is her house. And we ain't gonna disrespect her house. At all. I had to move an ashtray one day off the table. Like, you don't smoke, man. Why is this ashtray still sitting there? It's your mama's ashtray. Now my mama's ashtray, my ashtray. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But you're like, no, this your mama's stuff. But we do that shit as black folk, bro. And white folk do it too. They just call it separate shit. They call it going in probate and doing all this shit. We're not doing all this shit. You all right, bro?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
I'm just shit on your mind.
I'm just thinking, sitting here thinking. It is time for us to take a small pause for the cause, y'all. Let me get right back with y'all. Hey, we back. Hey, man, I got a question for you.
Let's do it. What's up, Rockwan?
It's more of a joke, and then I'm going to get to my other question. What do you call an inmate that has been tased?
What is it, man?
Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan.
Yeah. Yeah. Man.
No, man. I heard this shit earlier. And I love them little corny ass dad jokes, man. One thing, man, that's been on my mind heavy, and this is she ain't the only person I've seen go through some shit, but just in general, man, ain't it like a hard thing to deal with when you see somebody going through some shit like cancer or, needing a kidney or dialysis or, something that like, in all honesty, you can't really do much to help.
I, I,
Like,
with what you just said, I've been on both sides.
that's why I said,
I've been on both sides. Uh, I can start with the kidney thing and the dialysis. By God's grace, we on the opposite side of dialysis because she received a kidney transplant.
mm-hmm.
But we went through 7 years of her fighting and me being her biggest cheerleader. You know, when she had rough days that, bro, I wasn't feeling her pain, but she was in pain.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So she was a fighter. I watched her fight through, the dialysis to the point. I remember she got called 2 different days on getting a kidney transplant, and she got a kidney transplant. And by the grace of God, we 5 years in next week, from the kidney transplant. But it's hard taking care of people you love. But it's harder seeing people you love hurt and you can't do nothing.
Right.
Because I got my natural sister died of cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Watching her go through that was hard. And my god sister, I just lost her 6 months ago, dealing with cancer, and knowing it's nothing you can do. You know what I'm saying? With the kidney, there were things I could do to make her comfortable. There were things I could do to like ease the, because with the kidney and the dialysis, man, it's more of a mental
Mm-hmm.
thing than it is physical. You can help the mental, you know what I'm saying? But cancer, you can't help that, because you're not feeling what they're going through.
Right.
You don't know. But I know, talking to both my sisters, I know things they told me. You know what I'm saying? Me knowing I can't cure that. I'm here for you. I can't stop that. But when my wife was going through the kidney thing, and this ain't comfortable, I could move a pillow, or you know what I'm saying. I could do something to make her,
a little
feel a little bit better. Yeah. So it's different, man. But it takes a tough person to handle somebody with a chronic disease. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I got a sister that got sickle cell, and I ain't gonna lie, I don't do my due diligence on checking in on her because we got social media, so we see people post on social media and just automatically assume, okay, they're good. And like I talk to my dad, and he be like, "Your sister in the hospital," and call to check on him. And I don't know, man. It's like the older I get, the harder it gets to check on somebody. If that makes sense. Like I can call, but
you get easy the older you get.
Hey, the reason I say it's harder because I guess now I know more about it, and it's I know more about it, but like it's like, damn. I asked you, was you okay? You saying yeah, but your voice, and you can hear the grunts and from her.
That's pride, bro. That's pride.
All that.
That is pride, because when you look at it, I can get sick right now and be sick as hell. You wouldn't know it.
Right.
A lot of times when things aching on me, y'all see it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, let me get through it.
Right.
Like I said earlier, I've been allowed another day to fight through this. But when people know And I go back to my sister. My sister used to come to the fire station to see me. And I just look at her like, I know you see me. What you out for?
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, I just wanted to see you. I'm at work. This horn might go off in time, but I'm here with you now. You know what I'm saying? And she just come up to the fire station, just hang out. She might not even get out the car, but she'd drive up there just to holler. That means so much to me going back because, and I said, two sisters, my grandma. Watch my grandma go, fight through cancer.
Right.
And do all that. But grandma knew, and I always felt, and even to this day, my grandma probably felt she had too many people at her house. Because everybody was there to check on Mother.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But she had duties for everybody. Everybody had something to do. She had laid all that out for her. But I think the hardest part, honestly, for me, with my older sister, was to watch my parents go through. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This they baby. You know what I'm saying? This they daughter. She the oldest. And watching them, and her telling them she okay, and them knowing she ain't okay. Dude, I ain't gonna be honest. I ain't gonna lie. I'm damn near. I wasn't 30, but somewhere between 25 and 30. When my sister passed, that was the first time in my life I ever seen my dad cry. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I watched him lose daddy. I watched him lose mom. He didn't cry.
Right.
But when my sister died, that was the first time. I saw him cry. But if I talk to him now, he gonna talk to you about how tough she was through that battle.
Mm-hmm.
And she was tough. Yeah, she fought all her life. She really fought that. So and I done seen so many people. Now I know a lot of people going through it. And if I had any word of encouragement, man, keep fighting.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Just fight. Don't give up because I'm gonna say I saw my sister and I talked to my sister like 2 days before she died, and she just said, "I'm tired. I'm tired," and I kept saying, "It ain't over. It ain't over." I didn't think it was over,
mm-hmm.
but when she said, "I'm tired," but now only thing you can do when you see people going through chronic shit is tell them keep fighting.
Oh yeah, this is definitely my first word.
This the biggest part of the battle is you gotta want. You know what I'm saying? Or you gotta do. Because I done seen a lot of folks, man. And you know my boy Big Dan. I used to argue and fight with that, man, do what the doctor say. Man, if the doctor, man, I'm good. This and that. Some people give up as soon as they get the diagnosis.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I begged him. And it wasn't much I could do. I couldn't tell him to take his medicine because I wasn't there for him to take his medicine. I couldn't tell him to make his appointments because I ain't know when his appointments always were. I could take them to him if I knew, when they were. But some people have it, it's God's will. All thing I do is, man, tell you to encourage folks, man, keep fighting. Keep fighting because God made the disease, God can cure this disease.
Right.
And if God don't cure the disease as a whole, he can cure you. And we all know too many survivors to say he can't cure it.
Right. No, for sure.
Yeah.
It's just like I said, I don't know why though, man. It's just like for me, funerals get a little harder to go to. And I guess I said it wrong. I always check on my sister. But it's just, it's just always like that sense of not being able to help. Like even with my homegirl, she's fighting, she's going through cancer, and
but you are happy when you're talking. When you're
Yeah.
encouraging,
Yeah, that's how we gotta look at it. We definitely gotta look at it like this. But
you're
when
happy.
they like you be like, you good? And she just, she might be like, I'm here another day. You be like, ugh, why you say that? Like, I get it, but damn. Oh, my blood was low, and you just like, shit.
I'm about to stand up now, and this arthritis might kick in, and I might limp when I stand up. But if I don't move, what's the alternative? If I fall on this floor, I know for damn sure you're gonna laugh. You know what I'm saying? So what's the use of me not doing my best to get on the other side? Because the spring finna come. I might not have arthritis again to September or October.
It's crazy. I ain't trying to change the subject, but I just scrolled across there. Look what this just say. And what we was just talking about this shit.
I'm telling
She
you,
leading the pole.
yeah.
But yeah, man, like it's since you getting up, you might well grab me one out the freezer. But I get it, man. I get it. But like, I ain't gonna lie, I be feeling so useless. But she always be like, I appreciate you. And I be like, yeah, but I just really wish it was something that I could do. And I know we can't. I know this shit gotta run its course. Chemo gonna do what it's gonna do. It's gonna. But that shit, like the other day, man, when I was coming to bring the chicken, I talked to her on the way. And I ain't gonna lie, I had to slow down. I had literally was riding speed limit, maybe a little bit faster, slowed down. Because I felt myself getting like very, very emotional. Because it's like she telling me shit. Like, you saying you good, but what you telling me don't sound good at fucking all. And I can't do nothing. I can't do shit. But
you are what you gotta look at, man. And I promise I've been and I done had so many talks with God about being a caregiver, like somebody help me help her. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You talking to her is helping.
Right.
And I know when we were going through the kidney battle, it was many days I get phone calls from her friends, her sorority sister, her relative. Hey, you need a break. Let me come on do such and such. Mm-hmm. And as soon as I think I'm finna get this break, she said, I don't want them. I want you here. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I had to be that person. I'm gonna be honest, man, from 2014 to 2021, I had to be that person. Until the day she got that kidney. That was the day after was the first time she felt comfortable with somebody around her that wasn't me. You know what I mean? That day when she got that new kidney, when she allowed people to come see her in the hospital. She didn't. Every time she went to the hospital, she didn't want to visit. You know what I'm saying? She wanted me there. That's it. Maybe the girls every now and then, she really didn't want the girls there. She didn't want the girls there. But that was the day I realized I was their caregiver. I was her comfort. And as long as I could have been her comfort, I needed to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Do you hear that? Is that Snoop?
That's Snoop. Yeah.
You got a booger?
That's fucked up.
I'm sure like, what the fuck is that squeaking?
Yeah, that's Snoop. But yeah.
But you know what, though? I don't know if we did much, and we don't talk about your wife. I don't know if we did much, but I remember days we used to come over there, and you might be like, Rob one, go get the legs out the whatchamacallit. She ready to put the legs on, da da da. And like I took joy in doing this shit because I was like, man, I'm doing something.
That was comfort to her, but her peace was me being there.
Yeah.
Now it'd been different if I was on the phone with you and saying, hey, go get the legs, go do such and such. Mm-hmm. I'm giving y'all instructions. But her thing was my presence there. And I didn't realize it. It took me a while to realize it. Like, man, I'm tired. I need, I got to go to work. I got to do shit, this, that, and other. But what a lot of people didn't realize, man, while she was going through that whole ordeal, she never missed work. unless she was in the hospital, she was at work. She be in her office feeling just as bad, this, that, and the other. You know, the only thing changed. I might have to drive her to work, you know, and wait on her to get out of work and her ride home with me. Yes, man.
Nice.
But so, you know, I get it. She want. I was her piece in that whole time of going through stuff. So you gotta find it. Like my sister, we all, whether her kids were young, you know, Moses, her kids were young. My youngest, her kids were grown, and they were like, "We got it," you know. We got mama, this and the other. Only thing we wanted to know that she was comfortable and all that, you know, in the final stages. But bruh, it's, and I hate to say this, man, and I'm saying it on record. It's easier when it's sudden than when you have to go through a long term. It's a whole lot easier. And my mom passed, man. I got the phone call, get to your folks' house right now. I get to my folks' house, man. One of my best friend brothers that I know is down on the ground because he worked for the fire department too. He on the ground doing CPR. And I watched him do CPR for a couple minutes. I was like, no, it's all right. He like, nah, bro, this your mom. We got her. You know what I'm saying? And they got her back. They got her back for a minute. But still, he wouldn't give up. So that was telling everybody that was there, don't give up.
Yeah.
Because we ain't giving up. But she stood up to go use the restroom and fell. And had a heart attack right there. That was it. She had a heart attack right there. And so that's a comfort. But then it's the biggest comfort though, bro. And I'm telling you, since we talking about the biggest comfort is how you treat them when they were living.
Right.
That's the biggest comfort.
Right.
That is the biggest comfort of knowing. Because on recording, when I went in, and they were like, you know, you want to come in, you know, and say anything, bruh, you go in, you crying, you doing all that, but it was nothing I had to say I was sorry for when I was dealing with my mom. Because my mom was one of my best friends, you know. She talked bad to me, you know, but she had me, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't, Mom, I'm sorry I did this. I'm sorry I took that from you. Only thing I say was thank you for the life you gave me. You know what I'm saying? That's a comfort. So if you in the position of a caretaker, duty, you take care of them, you know, and you let them know you there. Because I just seen folks that been counted out that still living now.
Yeah.
That was giving up and they ain't forgot who was there, you know, for them. That's the whole thing about it.
Nah, I get it, man. I know it's just, you know, it's always that little odd feelings where like, damn, am I really impacting?
You are. Do some people just want to talk? What the hell? Some people just want to talk. Some people just a comfort to some folks is folks just being around.
Yep.
You know, you just got folks around. Cause I'm really sure the day my mom passed, she didn't want nobody around her. I just know her. You know, she probably didn't want anybody near her.
I get it. I'm finna take a hard turn. We've been kind of on the life and part tough, but you know, I watched the video of the other day, and it was this chick in a wheelchair. She's paralyzed from the waist down, I guess. But she was like, I got a dick appointment. I'm on my way to get to my dick appointment. And it shocked the fuck out of me because I thought that shit didn't work no more. Like once you paralyzed from a certain point, I guess. And it fucked me up. 'Cause I was just like, damn, all these folks I be thinking in a wheelchair can't like enjoy.
Now we go to this laughing shit and bruh.
I'm just saying, I ain't know, man. And then like after I seen her, I seen another girl was like, yeah, fold me like a pretzel. Her legs like legit just dangling. And she lifted it bitch up like, yeah, I like to be folded like a pretzel. I'm just like, whoa. It's like, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that, they still require or want sexual encounters. I thought that shit was dead.
I don't know about the feeling, but when you see shit like that, they let you know they shit still works.
Yeah.
So now the biggest question though, I'm getting to you.
Yep.
Could you be that dude?
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't shit. That's what you want.
Freaky, man. Just freaky.
I'm a provider. Let me know what you want. I'm gonna try my best to get it to you.
Okay, well they can feel something, but not everything.
It depends on where they feeling, whatever they want it.
Come on, man. You tripping, bro.
You couldn't be that dude?
Nah, I couldn't be that dude. I gotta have that empathy in me.
So what you gonna be like if one football Sunday I walk in with my little person next to me? What you gonna say?
I'm gonna leave.
I want y'all to meet Jasmine.
I'm gonna get on all my all our podcast avenues, and I'm telling what I walked in on. I'm probably gonna take a picture if I just walk in because it shouldn't be no reason. Because if you allow me to walk in, they let me know you freakier than I think you are.
No, when I say with the little person, I ain't saying no freaky. I'm just saying though, like, what?
Oh, good man. I'm gonna love who you love. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there with you. I'm gonna be there with you. I'm gonna love who you love. I ain't showed you different.
No, you ain't.
I ain't showed you different, man. I'm gonna be on your team.
I'm just trying to see where if I cross the line too much. Like, they just say if I just come in with somebody with a wheelchair and we have a conversation, she be like,
I choose not to be on that conversation.
He be all up in my shit. Rock wouldn't be all up in my shit. Then what you gonna say? You gonna have questions. Y'all gonna have questions. Be like,
no, I'm not. I'm not gonna have questions because I don't want to visualize.
I want to know.
I'm not gonna visualize that. I mean, that's like, okay, she ain't got no arms. What you gonna do then? You wouldn't feel bad. She ain't got no arms.
No, she got nubs she can put together.
This nigga right here, for real.
Just saying.
It's fucked up, bro.
Man, in society today, they said they be want y'all to treat us to treat them just like regular people. So you got to.
Okay.
If you a motherfucker with arms and like getting fucked the shit out of, just say that. Hey, it is what it is.
Oh, I can't even put a gospel lyric to that.
But my thing is though, like, if a person in a wheelchair, do you pick them up? Like, you really got to do all the work because I'm saying, like, just say you trying to do the old nigga squat, and her legs don't work. You can't wrap them jumps around you because she ain't got no feeling, so they just gonna dangle. Like, do they get on top? Like, how they work?
Come on, man. You tripping?
I'm just trying to figure. I'm just trying to.
How you doing the old man squat and her legs just down?
If you trying, so I want to be picked up. You just gonna be like, hold on, let me go get some zip ties and tie your legs around me.
I'm telling you, that's fucked up. Cause man, we really talking. How you gonna hit it from the back? If her legs ain't working. See, make you think. That make you not want to do it.
You don't make you not want to do it. It just make you. It's more intriguing to figure out how to do it.
But you fall in love with who you fall in love with. You think you can fall in love with a person in a wheelchair? On the real. I ain't gonna lie. Now I know if mine ever got in a wheelchair, I'm gonna love her. I'm gonna love her like she is. Because you can fall in love with somebody you meet in a wheelchair.
Right.
You said right.
I thought you
that question.
Yeah, man. If everything line up right, yeah, you can follow like, yeah.
She in the wheelchair when you meet her now. You at work, you pulling up to a dock, and you walking in the warehouse, and you walk in, and this nigga right here. You walk in, and she roll in the office saying, and you can fall in love with her right then.
You don't say you fall in love with her. She might be cute as hell. She just might be in a wheelchair.
You gonna ask her why she in a wheelchair?
I ain't gonna ask her right then. I'm like, I don't know if anybody ever told you, but you are so beautiful. She might be like, thank you. Are you single? You want to roll to like lunch or something? Shit like
see, that's what. Yeah, please. Hey, that part of laughing at life, and I'm not a part of. I'm on the other side of humanity, cause dude, you tripping, man, for real. Why you gonna ask her if she want to roll to get something to eat?
Where's I'm asking? She can't walk, can't stand up. I'm about to go get some lunch. You want to roll with me?
Would you take her to Disney World?
No.
Why? She's just a person.
Too much walking.
She ain't walking. She rolling.
I'm walking.
Okay.
I pay for her to go to Disney World.
But you ain't going with her. This messed up.
It ain't got nothing to do with being in the wheelchair. I done been in Disney World before.
Okay, will you take her to Universal?
It's entirely too much walking.
Will you take her to Universal Studio?
I didn't. Yeah, I mean, I go, but I won't.
We take her to the water park.
Yeah, I had to be with her because she can't use her legs to swim. So
okay, so you going down the slide with her at the water park
in the wheelchair?
Yeah, man, it's something right. I don't know, man. It got to be them damn do-rags and skull caps you wear. It's some putting some shit in your head that making you think different.
Well, I ain't thinking too different, man. Everybody need love.
Yeah, everybody need love, but you can love them without thinking, freaky shit. You talking about folding motherfuckers in half and all that. You can.
I didn't say that. That's what I read. I saw a video on.
Well, they don't have to be in a wheelchair to fold them in half.
But that's what the question I led with, though. I'm just saying. Well, there was a statement I led with. I didn't know that they still be wanting sex if you in a wheelchair.
Well, you don't think a dude what's different than a woman?
I'm pretty sure a dude do what I ain't seen no dude say nothing about it. I saw a woman say something about it. I saw a TikTok girl. Nigga was in an accident and ended up getting paralyzed, but he got a big ass settlement. And he was hitting on her. He was like, shit, I pay you. And she was like, yeah, I go over there and ride that motherfucker. Hey, you talking about this, that, and the third.
Now they got a family.
Just saying.
Okay, so what make you think a woman still won't work the same way?
I don't know. I didn't know. I was just saying. This is all just new to me. I didn't know.
Bruh.
I didn't know. I don't know nobody in no wheelchair.
At first, we was in the laughing part because I thought you were playing, but
no, that's serious, man. Yeah, that's why we need more panels on here, man.
That's
yeah,
fucked up. We talking to each other right now. I need to know where your head is.
He judged me.
Yeah, what's that thing? We ask questions, we don't judge. No, on laughing at life, we judge it. We judge it. Hey, man.
I'm just trying to figure out.
Cause I'm still judging you with this trip to San Diego. I'm judging you for a lot of shit
I might
right
not
there,
even be able
man.
to make it, man. It might be somewhere else. I'm gonna see if I can still make it though.
Okay, I'm judging you about a few things right now. You making me question. I know you got a lot of questions about my lifestyle and my previous shit I done. I think I done made it through. I'm questioning your shit because at your age I wasn't thinking about none of the shit you thinking about right now.
It's shit. It's the internet and stuff.
Okay. That what got
You
you
get to
there.
see it, man. Then you just wondering like, damn. Like, damn, it's like if you got a pretty motherfucker. She pretty. She just got you in a wheelchair. Like, she's like, want some dick, you know.
That is different, but can you leave the wheelchair? Can you not say I got a pretty ass girl? You know what I'm saying? When people see you, she might be in a wheelchair, but you looking for the pretty girl in the wheelchair. That's different.
I ain't looking for. I'm just saying.
You ain't say the girl in the wheelchair might be pretty. You saying the girl in the wheelchair wanna do you.
Yeah, she might. Yeah, they just say she a bad motherfucker though.
You can find a lot of them. You can IG,
I follow her
Instagram.
on IG. That's the where I got the idea from. She was like she going through. She had a dick appointment.
Okay. Now you said this. You younger than me. What's your idea about internet dating, like website dating? You much younger than me. You single.
Oh
Would you trust it in 2026?
no,
Okay. And why not?
only because it's so much stuff to make shit look so real that you might fall in love with the thought of what you saw, and it's just like the show Catfish.
Mm-hmm.
You got motherfuckers just talking to motherfuckers online, and they just want your money
Okay.
or they scamming.
Check this out. We here.
Mm-hmm.
And just a question. We in the 901. You online, you meet a girl from the 901. How long you gonna wait till you actually see her in person?
And we're in the same city. I'm trying to link up. Like, what's up? You want to link up? If it's content, no.
I mean, I say how long?
Not long. And now we're in the same city. Link up the shit.
A day, a week, a month?
Probably about a week or two. We get to know, we're gonna talk a little bit, see what's up, and then you want to go meet up for drinks? No, I can't. I don't like that.
That's what I'm saying. If you local, you shouldn't be getting catfish. Ain't no way if you local.
It's a way.
No, it ain't no way. You got enough partners like, hey man, like you said, let's go get drinks. All us meet up spot. You know, you tell your folks and you hoping she tell her folks, you know, y'all going to meet. But why would you go 2 weeks and like a girl walking down the street, they scared the hell out of me this morning. Look like that when you meet her.
You know what I'm saying?
But her picture, that motherfucker looks like the most beautiful thing you've seen ever. She look like old Vivica.
Oh, that's crazy. Then I'm gonna be like, you a damn fool.
Nah. Let me tell you. She telling you she look like the old Vivica. And you meet her and she look like old Vivica. You know, she got the Botox that went wrong, her left eye sagging and all that. Why you gonna wait a month on it when you could have made this shit happen within a week?
But 9 times out of 10, it don't be you though. It be the person comes to pushing it off. Just going by on Catfish. If you watch the show Catfish, a lot of the guys and girls they fall for somebody. They trying to meet up, but it's always an excuse. So then you be like, yeah, we can meet up, and I ain't gonna lie. I probably will scream loud as fuck.
Like you did when you was sitting in your truck and the old girl walked by your truck. You just screamed loud as hell on the inside. That's how I felt when I walked out the garage this morning. Like, oh, what the fuck is that?
But it's so hard, man, because motherfuckers people are good at feeding you a false narrative and then making it seem so real. And that's why I don't that's why I'm scared of sites like Tinder and Bumble and
That's what I
uh
said.
shit like that, man. Like you meet somebody and that shit cool, it sound cool. You got some folks just legit looking for love, looking for somebody to love them forever.
I ain't gonna bullshit you, man. I don't know. I might not. I might have been divorced by then, but I probably could have gotten to that OnlyFans shit back in the day. I probably really could have been on there. And then once again, that's on the unchurched side of me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad. I love the fact that I'm in church. I love that. But that's where you think about the money you can make.
Shit, I think about this shit every day.
The money. I ain't Snoop now. You stand in guard for some shit.
He heard me moving.
Yeah. I can do that OnlyFans shit. You know, and find me a partner. I saw this chick on TikTok. They talking about her on TikTok today. She, on a scale of 1 to 10, I might have gave her a 4.
Damn.
Said she made 11 million on OnlyFans.
Yeah, so folks do it, man.
Yeah, 11
and
million.
like I said, I think we had the topic about this a few episodes ago, where I was saying that sex sells. So like I be this is a honest moment. I got a Twitter account. I don't post shit on Twitter. Like I might talk about my day and shit on Twitter, but Twitter, you are open up to seeing like everybody. Like for some odd reason, you just come in contact with a whole bunch of sex workers. When I say come in contact, they shit just pop up. Yeah, not saying they talk to you personally, but you just open up your Twitter, man, and you fuck around and you realize, okay, you click on there, you be like, damn, okay, she over here busting it open. She got an OnlyFans link down there. And then you just sit there and watch. Like I know about 2 or 3 people that had successful OnlyFans accounts. Not gonna say they were millionaires off of this shit, but they definitely had a following.
Yeah.
And one of them, I used to work with one of them, and the other one was an ex of mine's cousin. And when she came to like a family function, I was hitting my head like, she be on Twitter busting this shit over. She was like, yeah, we heard, but we just not paying no mind. Like that motherfucker on free. Yeah, she getting paid.
Yeah, hey man, it is what it is. You know,
I get up every day, man, thinking about this shit.
That you could have been on OnlyFans the night before.
I can start one right now.
That's fucked up.
Because I know I have a following, man. Like, that's the thing about the world. You got so many people
with different fetishes.
With different fucking fetishes. And you, like I said, OnlyFans ain't all just motherfuckers getting naked. You got some folks that get on their joint, they cooking lingerie. You got folks on their joint that just show their feet. You got people that fucking work out.
Hey, don't think I'm soft, but if y'all see me on OnlyFans, it's gonna be a dual page because I'm not gonna get one without her being on there. Because I want her to see what I'm looking at other than the shit on my privacy stuff. With OnlyFans is like, a hookup joint. There's no way. What to say? Tumblr, Bumblr, all this shit. I have no desire to get on it at all.
Man, this shit, it's hit and miss. Like I said, I know a lot of motherfuckers that done got on there and came up. If it was just a one night stand or whatever the case is.
Let me tell you that again. A come up is not, dude. I can go to Kroger. Let me tell you that. Back in the day, I can go to Kroger and find somebody to meet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hook up with. I don't need a website, to do that.
But see, the website is making it easier because you ain't got to leave the comfort of your home. You can post a real picture of you. They'll post a real picture of them. Y'all match, and bam, y'all texting.
I ain't gonna lie. My first serious girlfriend, I was a damn sacker at the grocery store. She was coming in motherfucker to buy groceries. I ain't realized till like the third or fourth day in a row that she was coming in there buying the same shit that she was trying to holler. I was just sacking groceries. I'm just sacking groceries. Yeah, I met her at the grocery store.
All I'm saying, y'all, is the way times are now. If you get on Twitter and you see me naked or some shit like that, just support me.
Please, if you see him, nigga, please go to the Laughing After Life page on Facebook and let me know. It ain't gonna end the partnership, but what it's gonna really end is our friendship. We ain't gonna be friends no more.
Why ain't gonna be friends, man?
Bruh. Please don't get on that motherfucking.
I'm the extent. Everybody I know, but look, I got the OnlyFans. Y'all ain't gotta watch the shit.
OnlyFans different than Twitter.
It's damn near the same thing.
No, OnlyFans you gotta log in and you gotta do all that.
You gotta log in on Twitter. You just can't get on Twitter. You actually gotta log in and be following motherfuckers to see the shit.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is though, man, support me.
Okay.
See?
Cut that. Yeah. Cut that part out. Yeah. I can't even remember what my Twitter is. But never mind.
But I ain't gonna lie though. If I was one of them folks that cause no bullshit, what made me get my when I signed up for OnlyFans, I was supporting an old girl I used to work with.
So you really got an OnlyFans account? I
do have an account, but it's just that. But I did sign up, and I was like, I know her.
You know, I'm letting all the fellas know you got an OnlyFans account.
They know I got one. I used to show them motherfuckers on there. They know I got one. I ain't ashamed of it. I got one. I got one because I was supporting the homegirl of mine. Actually, I probably would have been in them hoes if some shit would have went the right way, but some shit, we were feeling each other, and this is back in my player days. She found out I had a girl.
This man got a motherfucking OnlyFans account.
I just got an account. I don't upload on that motherfucker, but I can.
Golly.
I can. Hey man, times may get hard, dog. I might not want to drive a truck forever.
This man got a motherfucking OnlyFans account.
I might just want to get up in the morning, turn the camera on, put my stomach in the camera. Motherfuckers pay to see this shit.
I love y'all for listening to us, man. This man here is flat ass tripping, man.
I ain't tripping, man. He brought up the OnlyFans shit. I'm just saying.
Hey, look, check this out, man. Thank y'all for hanging out with us tonight.
Nah, you want to end the episode?
Yeah,
you want to end
this
it,
episode, man. Love y'all. Look, y'all keep us. Well, fuck it. We'll figure out another way to end this. But look, thank y'all for tuning in to us tonight. Y'all check us out on all y'all podcast apps. Check us out on Apple Pod. Check us out on Spotify. Check us out on YouTube. Look, hit us up on Facebook. We thank y'all for tuning in to us tonight, man. And look, when you go to bed, don't tune in to OnlyFans because Rock One is there.
I ain't posted no content. It's just there just in case I get ready to, y'all.
Shout out, baby. We love you.
I just might want to get on there. I might get tired of being in transportation, y'all. I might want to put the truck keys down and pick up a elephant trunk thong and show y'all what I'm working with. You know what I'm saying? You just never know.
This man right here.
I'm just saying, man. Hey, man. All I be wanting folks to do is to support me. I don't give a fuck whatever. As long as I ain't doing no hard drugs or no shit like that.
I get that.
Support
honestly,
me.
You single.
Support me, man.
We gonna. I get it. You single. You can do all that. You can do it. You can do it in your profession. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't want motherfuckers just coming over here knocking on your motherfucking garage door like let me in because they didn't wash your shit. Because your neighbor next door might be on that motherfucker be like, that's him. The motherfucker come
But see,
knocking
I
on the
wear a
door.
mask though. I wouldn't be like, you want to see my face.
This motherfucker.
Yeah, but I wear a mask. You got
Now he want to go back to COVID. Now he want to go
not
back
that
to
type of
COVID.
mask. I'm talking about like a Batman mask or a Spider-Man mask, some shit like that. Or a shiesty mask. If you don't know what my eyes look like, then you don't know it's me. But if I'm in this motherfucker terrorizing her, giving
You can't
her,
make no money wearing a mask.
yes, yes, you can.
Let me know
Yes,
you
you
been on that
can.
motherfucker
Yes, you
lot.
can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You ain't got it. I'm telling you, Twitter's tell you everything you need to know, dog.
I'm gonna go back. Back in my 20s, I might have been there. I might have had that fucking self-esteem, like I can do it. Let's
I'm
get
gonna
paid.
tell you why.
But then I might not be retired too.
I'm gonna tell you why that shit to make you consider it, dog. I'm a man, you a man. You like sex, I like sex. With women. You get on that motherfucker, you get on Twitter, somebody might post what they made for the month of February.
Mm.
And that motherfucker might be 500,000. You were like, damn, all you did was play with yourself a couple times, did a boy girl interaction, wear some lingerie and all this shit, and you got 500,000 off of this shit. And I'm going to work every day and probably never see 500,000. It make a nigga reconsider. All you gotta do is find somebody that don't mind being recorded, man. Twitter will show you that women and men don't mind putting their actual face and body on camera and getting paid for it. I'm trying to tell you, dog, this shit here is for real. This shit for real. I wish I can invite my homegirl over and let her talk about this shit. The motherfucker stay in Cali now. But I used to work them motherfuckers
But you
every
talking
day.
about it. You telling the story.
Yeah, I'm telling you from watching, like looking at Twitter. Like I said, Twitter is like a rabbit hole, man. You can find out anything that's going on in the world from Twitter. But once you start seeing this shit, you just get curious. You like, all right, let me see. Damn, she posted her OnlyFans statement. Shit, in 2 weeks, she made $2 million. You know how many motherfuckers you gotta get to subscribe to you to actually stop doing whatever they doing and to subscribe to your shit and pay you to just do shit? Like, come on, man.
But I really think that'll take you out your character, man.
It probably will.
It'll take you out of the rock one I know. To do that. It would.
So you know me, but you don't know like this side of me.
No,
I used to strip and shit, so I don't mind showing.
I get the stripping part. I get it. I got a few partners that used to be male dancers. Man, when I say male dance, they would dance strictly for female.
Oh yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Yeah, they're strictly for female. I got partners that did it, but I don't think none of them on OnlyFans. Well, it wasn't back there then.
Hey man, don't be surprised if you talk to one of your partners. They be like, "Man, I just got an OnlyFans." You be like, "You got a what?" Man, you got some motherfuckers that you sit right next to every day that's on that bitch that's getting an OnlyFans check.
They got a gray hair section.
Yeah. they call y'all motherfucker gray hair silver foxes. You got motherfuckers to get on there.
No. I only got gray hair on my face.
You got people that you got women and men that like that shit.
And see, that's the problem. For real, that's the problem.
I'm just saying, man.
I love my homosexual folks. But I'm gonna be honest, man. Please don't ever come on to me. That's where we got a problem. I have no desire for homosexuality.
But see, if you get you an OnlyFans,
and that's why I will not.
You will never know because they username might be Freakhole66. You gonna be like, this is a female. Whole time it could be a dude watching.
I'm not ever getting the OnlyFans Maybe I start my own thing for the Silver Foxes.
Yeah, I did though. No bullshit. I was really supporting her. The motherfucker. See, she sent me a text. Hey, I'm starting OnlyFans. Can you please support?
Is that part of your losses on FanDuel
Nah.
that you were paying her
I
to?
only did this shit once. I only paid for like a monthly subscription. It was like $10. Yeah, $10. Okay. And then I went back. I saw her on Twitter promoting. I said, let me
You
see what she
tripping.
doing. I
You
did it, man. I ain't gonna lie. That was shit. Motherfuckers done worse than what the fuck I done did.
Hey man, I love my partner, man, but we gonna have to have some off-air conversations about this shit.
Hey man, I was one of her first supporters.
Okay.
The first $10 made her make hundreds of thousands. So hey.
Okay. Did you get a percentage? Did she
Now,
shoot you at least 100
she
back?
didn't know it was me.
Oh, okay.
I ain't tell her I signed up for the she said I said I'm a fuck with her. Let me create it OnlyFans. I went to her shit.
All thing you had to do was get on there with a do-rag and a mask on. She wouldn't know it was you.
Everybody don't know I wear do-rag.
Hey, shout out to Pooh, man. Pooh done created a monster with her lock journey, man. She created a monster. Little dude is out there. Pooh tighten him up. Pooh really making everybody want to get locks right now. She hooked that man up, and he's out the chain, man. So I'm gonna give you a shout out, Pooh. I don't know when she coming back to the cab, but I will give that to her.
On that note, too, though, I'm gonna shout out to everybody that fuck with us, man, because like, I talk to this nigga every day, so this shit be really like we used to have planned days when we did this shit when our producer was in here, was in the city.
Yeah, when Parker was doing it.
But now we legit be like, hey man, the wind blowing too hard. Let's record. You know what I'm saying? It be random, just random. And we're gonna keep giving you all this shit. Yeah. Like I said, we ain't dropped no episode yet. It's almost March, but you just wait. Yeah. Hey, we got so much good shit, and we getting these cameras. Hey, y'all gonna love. Now y'all gonna be able to put a face on our crazy.
Yeah, y'all gonna be asking us for Pooh. Y'all gonna be asking us for RJ. Y'all gonna be asking us for Lil Jane. Y'all gonna be asking us for Treese. Y'all gonna want to see them, and we got to put them on there. We got to put them on there because they made us. Glass Joe.
Everybody, everybody. We got folks that legit want to get on here with us and talk.
And then shit. Y'all can see our audience. When we do it like tonight, we solo. It's just him and I. We're a duo, but we normally have a crowd in the room. Sure just listening to us. Yeah, just hang with us, man. We're gonna make it work, and we represent the 901.
Oh yeah, man. Hey.
901 every day.
Hey, this shit right here just was a thought, man, until we put the thought into play. And we did this shit, man. And like we serious behind it, dog. Like for me and him, this is our baby right here. Like laughing at the life and dog. This is the shit we did years before we even thought about putting this shit on wax and putting it out there for y'all.
Another shout out to AT Screen Printing for all our shirts and all that, man. Hey, appreciate you. Good looking out.
Once again, man. Shout out to them. What is the
AT Print.
AT Print. Shout out to AT Print. Also, man, look, a lot of this shit wouldn't be possible if it weren't for Pyramid Cigars, dog.
Exactly.
Hey. And look, y'all, when I tell y'all we doing this shit out of our pocket, but you go on there, use our discount code, man, we get a little bit back. And this shit is what's gonna fund. It's gonna fund the rest. Right, man. Yeah, smoke went down the wrong way.
You sure? There might be some OnlyFans shit
going on. You see how he like to take shit and run with it, man?
Yeah, I got to.
You can't, man. I ain't did nothing on OnlyFans. I was just supporting my homegirl.
Why you ain't get paid?
Because it wasn't me. First of all, I ain't had nobody that wanted to do it. I definitely asked a couple folks. You know what I thought? Never mind.
Hey, man, love y'all. Thanks for supporting us. Take us out, Rock One.
This man, he keep trying to leave, y'all. So I guess we're gonna go on dip, man. Shout out to the list.
Your cigar getting short in the motherfucker.
And that motherfucker getting better the shorter it get. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Shout out to all our listeners, dog. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to our team.
All over the fucking country right now.
Yeah, everywhere.
That's the beauty of it. And hey, at least we national. Our folks everywhere. We all over the place
we
now.
Everywhere, man. Shout out them.
Yeah, we everywhere now.
Shout out to Sandman for just constantly doing this shit. Shout out to me for just y'all know I'm gonna bring the crazy shit. He ain't gonna bring the crazy shit all the time. But you know, I be having these topics, dog. I drive for a living, y'all, so I ain't got no but 10, 12, 14 hours of just time on my hand to think about and watch shit and just be coming up with questions. Hey, like he said earlier, man, make sure y'all follow us on our podcast platforms. Spotify, Apple Pod, YouTube. We working on the iHeart shit. We're gonna be on iHeart pretty soon. Man, continue to support Pyramid Cigars. Discount code LAL. If y'all want merch, hit us up directly. That's Facebook. Y'all that follow us individually, hit us up individually. Hey man, we're gonna keep this shit rocking. And that's how we do it, man. We out here.